What's up, YouTube? It's Big Dev, and we're back again with another MLB The Show 25 video. Today, we're going to hop into another tier list. This one is going to be the tier list for all position players. It's going to be a very, very large tier list. Well, not super large. We're going to do basically all the end game cards that you can think of that are usable currently in the game. I think I made the cutoff at around like 94, 95 overall. If you're going below that, I just wouldn't use those cards. So we're going to do the top position players in MLB The Show, a full tier list in this video, so stay tuned for that, guys. And if you want access to all my tier lists, all my MLB The Show information that you find on this YouTube channel, we do have a Discord. It is linked down below. Please feel free to join. It is 100% free. We've been getting new members every single day. We chat MLB The Show. We chat about the new cards, new content that drops, our opinions on all that stuff, and we also update the tier list in there regularly. So if you're interested in something like that, join the Discord. And one more thing before we get started is I do go live on Twitch to play like online ranked games, things like that. So if you're interested in that type of content as well, come over to the Twitch. The link is also going to be in the description down below. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get into the tier list. All right, so here we are. I loaded in a bunch of cards into the tier list pool. Pretty much like I said, it goes down to like the lowest overall here is in here. I think is a 94 overall. It's all the top tier cards, end game style cards that you're going to be using right now in the game. I'm not going to waste my time ranking cards that are just pretty much outdated at this point. Yeah, so let's get into it. I'm just going to start. I'm not going to just go S to A to B. Another thing I want to say before we start is that I'm going to try to be a little bit critical on this tier list because a lot of these cards are end game. So I don't want to completely overfill the S tier and A tiers. I want to be a little critical, a little nitpicky. So keep that in mind with this video. Don't be like, well, 99 overall Johnson, and you didn't put him in the S tier. This is crazy. I rank with that. Like, bro, like, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna rank it based on how I feel, and you can let me know down in the comments how you feel. So let's get it going, baby. All right, so let's just start with Carlos Beltran. Obviously, S tier still. One of the best cards in the game, if not the best card in the game. Can you go in there? Thank you, sir. If not the best card in the game, he is absolutely cracked. Probably, it's debatable, he's probably one of the best live series rewards we've ever gotten. Switch hitter, one of the best swings we've ever had, 5-tool player. Like, what more can you say? He is amazing. Love this card. I don't think he's ever going to leave my God Squad, honestly, in center field. Like, I don't see anybody replacing him out there in center field. So let's start with this new Nick Kurtz card, bro. The new Nick Kurtz card, man, he is good, but his swing is amazing. He has great righty splits. I'm borderline A tier. What is wrong with the website right now? But I'm going to put him down here in B tier. 61 vision, SDS, really? 61 vision on a 6-for-6 milestone card. He didn't miss a single ball and didn't get out one time, and you give him 61 vision. I want to put this card higher, but if you put on Hall of Fame and Legend, that vision's garbage. I'm sorry, but it is. Like, I know he has 125 clutch, so it's going to help him out a little bit. But with actual pitch speeds on Hall of Fame and Legend, the timing windows are going to be tough to hit with this Nick Kurtz card. But he's still goated, and I mean, if you hit really well with him, you hit really well with him. But 61 vision ruins that card for me. I'm excited. I'm going to try him out online, but it just as of right now, he's in B tier. Let's get into this a little bit more. Robin Yount, not a card that I would end up using. C tier, 99 overall. I was thinking about MLB, like when they release the 99s, they release a lot of them, but a lot of them aren't going to touch people's lineups. Like shortstop Robin Yount, like he's going to be C tier, not someone that people are going to use, in my opinion. Raul Ibanez, he's going to go down here in F tier. Again, no one's using that card. No one's using Cornerstone cards. I don't even know why these cards still exist. I really wish that they would juice Cornerstone cards, but they haven't done it. So he's going to go down there in F tier. And I didn't even add other Cornerstones. That was just, I just threw him down in the list because they're all pretty much F tier to me. Like that Tony Clark was really good to start the year, but other than that, like just no bueno for those guys, man. Like they're just not it. Okay. Juan Soto, we're gonna throw him here in our first A tier card. Still A tier, 97 overall, great swing. If you saw my YouTube short or TikTok on Juan Soto, he still rakes, and apparently he can make diving plays in left field with sub 70 fielding. So that's a thing. Cool stuff. This 96 overall, Fernando Tatis Jr. Honestly, he's kind of mid, like D tier. at this point with so many cards out right now. Like, I'm not going to be using this card. I'm going to throw him in D tier. Still has a good swing, but again, like I said, I'm being a little critical on some of these cards because I don't want to overload the upper tiers. Like, so if you're like, I use that guy, it's so good, that's cool that you use him, but I'm rating this based on every position card in the game right now. Like, it's got to be fair. Okay, Bobby Grich, I would say Bobby Grich is still A tier, borderline B tier right now. He's not bad. He has a really good swing and still solid to be able to use right now. CJ Abrams is going to come down here to B tier. Actually, if the website actually wants to work, the website is being really weird right now. I don't want to rank him higher than Tatis. I'm gonna put him in C tier, and we'll move Tatis up to C tier just to give him a little bit of respect here. CJ Abrams, C tier, lefty swing, and like lefties are still dominant in the game right now as far as pitching goes. And like I said before, I think I said this before, we're gonna be doing a separate ultimate pitcher tier list. This is position players. Next video we do a tier list on is gonna be ultimate pitchers with relievers and starters all included. So this is all position tier players right now. But yeah, so yeah, we'll put him in there in the C tier. Like, he's not like the worst, but I'm not a huge fan. Mickey Mantle, I'm gonna throw him all the way down in B tier. I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with this take, but I hate Mickey Mantle's swing. Ever since MLB 21, they did something to his swing that I feel like a majority of people just are garbage with his swing, and I don't see a lot of people using this card right now. I think for that very reason, if they could go back to like the 21 swing that he had, that was butter, but after that it's just been not great. Cal Raleigh, S tier, 100%. Great swing. I haven't had any issues with his defense behind the plate. A lot of people say, oh, he's bad defense as a catcher. His defense has been fine. Like, it's perfectly fine. He's made so many in the dirt blocks for me. Balls have not gotten away from him. He's been very solid behind the plate, and his hitting stats are amazing. So S tier for Cal Raleigh, obviously. Jason Varitek is gonna come down here to D tier. Oh my goodness, what is going on with the site right now? I'm sorry guys, that it's a little jumpy, a little spotty, but we're gonna try to make it through this. D tier for Jason Varitek. I loved his 80 whatever it was overall. I do not like this 95 card. The ball does not fly off his bat like it should, and it feels like I'm swinging a wet noodle out there with Jason Varitek. Not a huge fan of his. Andrew McCutchen, baby. We're gonna go here in the I want to put him in B, and I'm going to put him in B because Andrew McCutchen, he kind of got overshadowed so quickly. He was a weekend classic reward, but then content just came out so fast that nobody got to use this card. So he kind of got buried, lost in the mix. There's so many good outfielders out there right now. I have a soft spot for McCutchen. I love his cards, and he's got a really good righty swing. So against lefties, he's serviceable. And on my budget squad, I had him out there in center field. So, and I still kind of probably would use him on a budget squad. So B tier for Andrew McCutchen. Ellie De La Cruz. Let's throw him here also in B tier. Almost like low A tier, high B tier. Ellie is great, but as far as a comprehensive position player list, he's gonna be in B tier because of that like lower vision. He's like, it's hard to just describe to you guys, but when he gets on Hall of Fame and Legend, like especially Legend, it's a lot harder to hit with Ellie De La Cruz. Like, it's just the timing windows get there with that vision and stuff. Like, that's what he is. Like from you know, All-Star to Hall of Fame, he's okay. Legend, you pretty much can't really use him. You're going to be using other shortstops, so that's why he's in B tier. Let's see here. Mike Napoli, he's going to be an S tier. One of the better righty swings in the game. Can play first base, can play catcher, has cracked hitting stats. I always love Mike Napoli cards, but the problem with him right now for me personally is I'm not going to be replacing Gil Hodges with him, and I'm not going to be replacing Cal Raleigh with him. So it would be a DH position, and I have other cards that I'm still using at DH. I would try him out when he gets a little cheaper, but as of right now, he's going to be, you know, for me, he's not going to be used, but he's still S tier. If you want to use him, I see a lot of people using him. He's great. 96 overall James Wood is going to come down here in D tier. There are so many other better cards that you could be using besides this James Wood. He's a lefty. He has, you know, horrible fielding because he's a home run derby card, just not a card that you would probably put out there. You might use him at DH, but there's other cards that you can use. Willie Adames, also going to come down here to C tier. Not terrible, but again, doesn't jump off the page for me. He's okay. He's not going to be in the top 3 tiers. Not someone that I would use regularly. Hank Aaron as well. We'll put him in B tier, give him a little bit of respect. I haven't even used this card online, but you know, Hank Aaron has a better righty swing. They could have done a lot more justice with this card. Still usable, not up there with the top 2 tiers, in my opinion. Nolan Arenado is going to come down here to C tier. I love Arenado, but with additions of J-Ram, Chipper Jones, those types of cards, Nolan Arenado is not someone that you'd probably be using right now, but he's still serviceable. C tier for a budget squad, and he's going to stay down there for right now. Let's see here. Eli Willits, he is A tier, borderline S tier in my opinion. Only problem with him is like the lack of quirks for this card, but he has a really good switch hitter swing. He's like low S tier, high A tier in my opinion, but I like this card. I'm playing him out of position right now at second base until I try out that Chase Utley card, see if I like it. But as of right now, Eli Willits is going to be A tier. I think mentioning Chase Utley, I'm going to throw Chase Utley down here in a S tier because Utley has a great slap swing. Every Utley card that I've used has raked for me. The only thing I don't like, I have a personal thing against Utley right now because I've used him every game for like the last like 3 years, so, or 2 years, whatever, however long he's been back in the game, and I just don't want to continue using him at second base. Like, I like to switch things up. I like to use different cards. So Chase Utley is probably not going to be on the God Squad, but he's still S tier. That's why I'm using Eli Willits there right now. And I'll use like Francisco Lindor, guys like that out of position at second base, which is a great thing to do, guys. That's a big tip for you guys. If you guys have a card that's like a shortstop or third baseman that has decent enough fielding, you can throw them out of position at second base and it'll be perfectly fine. Like, you can do that. It's not a huge deal and they'll play just fine. So just keep that in mind. What else do we got here? Cody Bellinger. Love Cody B. He's going to be an A tier, almost S tier. Only problem with Cody Bellinger is on higher difficulties that PCI gets a lot, like really small against lefties. But other than that, his swing's amazing. We all know how good Cody Bellinger cards are in this game. He's going to be an A tier. Sammy Sosa card, I hate this card, F tier. I do not like this card at all. I hate his swing. I don't know what they did to it. He's 95 overall, being phased out. I wouldn't be using this card at this point in time. Now, by all means, if you're hitting amazing with this card, you got him like P5, he's cracked for you, keep using him, do your thing, man. But for me, he's just not it. Tim Raines, love Tim Raines cards, put him in A tier. 97 overall, switch hitter, has good contact stats, he's fast. It's just the outfield is so log jammed right now that it's hard to put him in S tier, but he's so close to S tier as well. Like these two tiers right here, you're going to be building your God squads off of these two tiers. Down here, B and C is where you get into like the budget squad or like the B team, B and C tiers, and literally, and then D and F tiers, just don't use them. That's kind of how we're going to be playing these tiers out as we go. All right, new Larry Walker just dropped. I love Larry Walker's swing, but I'm not going to be able to put him in S tier because he's got low power numbers, man. Like, it's a 99 overall World Series reward, and they gave him sub 100 power versus both sides, which I think is ridiculous. I love Larry Walker, and he'll probably play on my team if I do get this card, but I'll try him out. But it's not a card that like I'm gonna go out of my way to try and grind straight towards. Like if he had like 110, 105 power versus both sides, yeah, I'd go get him. But because he's got that like 90s, it'll play, but it's not like S tier outfielder. There's other outfielders right now that are so good. Speaking of which, obviously one of them is Ted Williams, and he's absolutely disgusting. Boom, Ted Williams, S tier. Best hitter probably in the game, pure hitter, lefty. He is nasty. Like, I mean, what else can you say? He's a collection reward, so obviously he's going to be nasty. Speaking of collection rewards, we're going to go to this Jose Bautista card. He is also going in S tier, obviously. One of the best cards in the game. Again, this outfield is nasty. Like Carlos Beltran in center, Ted in left, and Jose Bautista in right. Like, you're not going wrong. That's the best outfield you could possibly have in the game at this very moment. So they're disgusting. Let's see here. Will Smith, catcher. This is the budget card, man, of all budget cards, and he's going in S tier. Insane swing, crazy swing. I mentioned this in another tier list or another video that we did. This Will Smith card is nasty. YouTube comment actually put me onto this card after he came out. I checked him out. 125 contact versus both sides. He's nasty. S tier for sure. One of the best budget beasts in the game, and he's like 5,000 stubs. It's crazy how cheap he is. I love that they have that type of thing in the game right now. Okay, Scott Rowland has dropped for me down into B tier. That's I could be a hot take. He's B tier now. He was the first overall Legend of Flashback collections that we got. He is good. He has a good swing. He's a righty, but for me at third base, Chipper Jones is better than him, and he's a 97 overall. J-Ram is better than him. Like there's this Jose Bautista. Obviously, you can play him at third as a secondary. Like there's a lot of cards that are better than Scott Rowland, and so he's going to be high B tier for this tier list. Frank Thomas, dude, this card came out and then instantly got buried by a mound of content. Unfortunately for him, because he's good, but he's going to go down here in B tier as a first baseman. Like Gil Hodges is better than him. There's better first baseman to be using right now. That Nick card that just came out, like he's a little bit better than this Frank Thomas, but he's a righty versus a lefty. So we're going to rank him in the same tier. And honestly, if you're using Frank on your God Squad, go right ahead. It's not a big deal. He's a good hitter, but I just think, as I'm saying, I'm being a little bit more critical, and there's better options out there at first base. This 95 Jose Bautista card, fun little addition that they did. They give us a chance to use the Jose Bautista card if you can't afford to get the 99 overall. He's going to go down in C tier. He has decent, attributes, but not like God Squad worthy attributes. Just a fun little card that you could play with. Honestly, he probably should be in D or F tier. He's only getting C tier because I think it's cool that they gave us a chance to use a Bautista if you can't get the 99 right now. Pete Crow Armstrong, because of his splits, he's going to come down here into, I think I'm going to put him in A. Mainly because I love Pete Crow. The Egg Hunt card for Pete Crow was nasty for me, and he has a really good swing. He's super fast. He can get bunts down. He can pretty much do it all, except versus lefties, his splits leave a little bit to be desired. They're in like the mid 80s or 80s or something like that. Not great. So I'm going to go low A tier for this card, but still very serviceable out there in the outfield. The new Torrey Hunter card as well is going to be in A tier. Solid addition. Torrey Hunter, I don't have any complaints about him. I don't really use Torrey Hunter cards, but he's not bad. You know what I mean? This 96 overall Trey Turner is going to be bumped down to B tier just because there's so many other options, but we know how good Trey Turner is. Evan Carter, 94 overall, going to come down here to D tier. He was really good for a time being, but at this point now in the year, there's so many outfielders. D tier for Evan Carter. Jose De Paula, not a huge fan of him. We're going to put him down here in C tier. Solid, but just not someone we'll be using. Caden Bodine, I love Caden Bodine. I'm gonna put him in B tier. Kind of an unsung hero here, kind of a sneaky release. I'm a big Coastal Carolina fan though, so I'm a little biased here, but I love Caden Bodine. I love his swing. He's a switch hitter. He's got high contact numbers. Really good budget beast right here to have on a team that, if you can't get these other catchers, which you should be able to, they're super cheap, like Will Smith and like Napoli. But if you need a switch hitting catcher, and you can't afford Adley Rutschman, and you can't really afford like Jason Varitek, but he's really cheap right now too, but I wouldn't even use Jason Varitek anyway. You can't afford Adley Rutschman. He's a good option to have as a placeholder. Caden Bodine, solid. Obviously Cal Raleigh's still expensive, and Adley's pretty expensive as well. So all right, the new 99 Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to go down here in A tier. He's not S tier, just cool. Like he's like not quite S tier. I was expecting a bit more from this card. If you watch my video on how to get him super fast, he underwhelmed me a little bit, but I still think he's really good. The only issue like with this Acuna card was the fact that I feel like people expect so much out of Acuna cards, and they were expecting like 125 across the board when we did get a 99 Acuna. Obviously they're not going to do that for a free program card, so he's going to be an A tier. Still solid, great swing, 99 speed, 99 fielding, or 99 arm and 95 arm accuracy. He has like this mid 60s fielding, but that doesn't really matter in right field, to be honest with you. With that speed, he'll get the balls. It won't be a big deal. But yeah, so he'll be there in A tier. Bobby Witt Jr., gotta put him in B. I love Bobby Witt cards last year. This year, I've been struggling with him. They like changed his swing, or they nerfed his like power. Like the ball doesn't really jump off the bat as much as it should, in my opinion. So he's gonna be a B tier card. There's a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot, but there's some better cards than Bobby Witt. Honestly, he could be A tier. If you put him in A, I wouldn't argue with you, but I'm gonna put him in B tier. Excuse me. Let's see who else we got here. Aaron Judge. He's gonna come down to A tier. Actually, I want to put him in S. Oh, the swing and the height is what knocks him down to A tier for me. For most people, I want to put him in S tier, but I've even been struggling with this Judge card right now. His swing feels slow right now for some reason. I don't know why, but again, he's still one of the better hitters in the game. He has crazy attributes, and he's going to be down there in B tier or A tier. Corbin Carroll. This card plays well above his attributes. He's going to sneak into the lower A tier. Corbin Carroll has been really good. The 92 overall, I P5'd him. I'm not really using this 97 overall right now because I have other guys out there in the outfield that I like better than him. But if you're using him, budget beast, nasty card, really good swing. I wouldn't be mad at you at all. Brooks Lee still has holding the test of time. He is going to be the lowest rated card that's going to sit here in S tier. He is still nasty. Most people will have him P5 by now. Love this Brooks Lee card, and you should too. I have been thinking about putting him back at second base for me for a while now. We might do that next ranked game that we play, but he's still really good. Still S tier in my opinion. Wenzel Perez is going to come down here to A tier. Still great. S tier, can play all over the field. Really good swing. Someone checked me on him or let me know in the YouTube comments as well about Wenzel. He's great. Really good. Joe Adell, because of so many outfielders down here in C tier. I'm not a fan of Joe Adell. I just don't like his swing that much. He's okay. Nothing to write home about. The new Gunnar Henderson is going to come down here into A tier, low A tier, almost B tier. I like it. Again, the stats kind of underwhelm me a little bit for this card, but I like his card. Probably won't use him because he's a lefty. Again, like lefty pitchers are dominating still. We're getting some more righties here and there, like the Kluber card. We still have Clemens, obviously, but there's so many good lefties, especially in the bullpen too, that it's hard to rank lefty hitters in S tier right now. Unless you can hit lefty really well. I mean, some people can, but that's one of the more harder things to do in the game, so it's hard to do that. So Bryce Harper, love Bryce Harper, low A tier. This card still stands the test of time. Bryce Harper is nasty. If you have this card P5 and you're hitting well with him, don't take him out of your lineup. I still think he's really good. Adley Rutschman, A tier as well. Almost B tier, but A tier. Switch hitting catcher. If you can't afford Cal Raleigh, use Adley Rutschman. If you can't afford Adley Rutschman, it's a collection reward. He's still solid. Love Adley's swing. Very good card to have. J-Ram, obviously going in S tier. Switch hitting third baseman, one of the best swings in the game, one of the best hitters in the game, all around, has good speed as well. He's nasty. If you don't have him yet, like I said in my Team Infinity video, get this card. If it's like the first, like if you stop all your other Team Infinity grind at J-Ram, that's fine because he is the best card in that drop. He's better than Shohei Ohtani, he's better than Aaron Judge, and it only takes 35 Team Infinity cards to get him. So get J-Ram, he's nasty. Francisco Lindor, same thing, S tier, really good switch hitting swing. Love Lindor. I'm not using him right now only because I've used Lindor cards for years, like years. I needed to change up my team. I get bored when I see the same names over and over again. Oh my God, it's Francisco Lindor, J-Ram, Tipper, Mike Trout. I'm like, I like to use different cards. It gets boring as hell if I'm playing ranked with the same God Squad 24/7. Like, and I think you guys should switch up your teams as well and have more fun with the game and not try to sweat as much as we do. I get trapped in that as well, where I'm like, I gotta sweat. Carlos Beltran, Francisco Lindor, everybody, that's good. Oh my God, we gotta like. I like trying different cards, so use this tier list to try different cards. How about that? But yeah, so we're getting through this pretty well. We're almost like halfway done, I'd say. We're a little bit more than halfway done. Byron Buxton, dude. This card is absolutely the truth, man. I love this card. His swing is so good. I'm batting like 500 with him. I play him out of position in right or left field, and he does just fine out there. Late game substitution, sometimes I'll put somebody else in for him if it's like the 9th and I'm leading and I don't want to risk it. But throughout the game, he's been pretty fine playing out of position in the outfield because I don't have a spot for him at DH, but he is nasty. Like, I love this Buxton card. He is very, very good. The new Manny Ramirez, they changed his swing back. Thank you, SDS, to his original. So he is now in S tier. When I was thinking about doing this video, when this card dropped, I was gonna put him down here in B or C tier because of how bad that swing was. They changed it from his first one, his 88 overall, to now, but they just changed it back. So he is absolutely cracked. Really good card. Love him. Joe Morgan, I hate Joe Morgan cards. He's going down here in D tier. Not even gonna give that a second thought. Joe Mauer is now probably also down here in like C or D tier. Lefty bat catcher. There's so many good catchers, bro. Like, so many catchers. Like, you wouldn't be using Joe Mauer right now. It's just simple as that. Let's see who else. Jazz Chisholm Jr. Horrible derby performance, brother. Horrible derby performance. He has a good swing though, but we're gonna put him in C tier. But again, not a card you'd be using. Like, there's so many guys that you can use over him. Gleyber Torres, dude. This card, A tier. A tier, but his hitting attributes are so good and he has a great swing, but there's a lot of cards that are competing for this S tier slot at his position at second base and infield. So he's gonna stay here in A tier. I want to put him in S, but I'm not gonna do that. I would infuriate a lot of people, I feel like. Shohei Ohtani, S tier, good lefty swing. Ohtani's Ohtani, man. If you can hit with him, you can hit with him. If you can't, you can't. That's just how he is. Same thing with this Kyle Schwarber. A lot of people can't hit with this Kyle Schwarber, but he has a great swing, insane hitting attributes. He's 100% free, and he is definitely S tier. Switch hitting Lance Berkman, he got buried pretty quickly. I still think he's low A tier because he's a switch hitter, 96 overall. He's probably parallel 5 for you if you're still using him, so he's still serviceable out there in the outfield as a switch hitter. Switch hitters are always really valuable. So yeah. Junior Caminero, S tier. Love this dude's swing, really good swing. The only problem with having so many like Buxton and Caminero, like these are all DHs. You see these guys like Ohtani, Kyle, Junior Caminero, Buxton. Like Ohtani's not a pure DH, but he's supposed to be a DH card. And like the issue is a lot of these S tier guys, it's hard to find spots for them, but they're just so good. So Junior Caminero is really good, insane swing. A lot of like the content creators use him still, and they have him P5. He's really good. Who else here? Manny Machado is going to go in A tier. He is very solid, a budget beast as well. He was on my budget team that I showed you guys a few videos back. Nasty card, really good, really good swing. I love that card. Obviously, Ketel Marte is going in S tier as well. No even question about that. This Ted Simmons card is going to be in S tier too. I P5 this 90 overall Ted Simmons. He was so good for me. I was batting almost 500 with his 90 overall. This 99 is even better. He has a really good swing, and he's just like Mr. Reliable. Like he's always going to get a base hit or a clutch hit. Like I love Ted Simmons cards. If you haven't tried him out, definitely try him out. And you know, I feel like you will have fun with him. Dave Parker is going to come down here into high B. I kind of want to put him in A tier, honestly, because I mean they just released this card. He's pretty good. He has good attributes. Nothing like the name Dave Parker doesn't, if you're not a Pirates fan or like an older baseball fan, like it doesn't make you want to use him, but he's still usable. Like he's up there with the top cards. But are you going to put Dave Parker in over some other people? Probably not, but he still deserves to be an A tier in my opinion. I don't know how this Trent Grisham card got in here, but he's going to be down here in like D tier. I know he just came out, but he's not a great card, honestly. Tops now hitters usually aren't great. You can find a couple of gems with the pitchers, but the hitters usually aren't great. Jimmy Rollins, S tier, obviously. Ethan Holiday, S tier, obviously. Shea Langoliers, low vision. He's going to go down in B tier. It might be a hot take. He might be A for some of you, but B tier for me because like they just released this card, but we have so many good catchers right now, and he's 99 overall catcher with like 71 vision or 74 vision. Like why? I don't understand why SDS has now reverted to tanking vision again. I'm not sure what their thoughts are on that. The fact that this Nick Kurtz card has 61 vision, but his 98 has like higher vision than this one, that's kind of crazy to me. But I digress, whatever, who cares. Dick Allen, I loved his third base card early in the year, the Cornerstone. That card was nasty. So S tier Dick Allen for sure. Michael Harris, gonna come down here to A tier. Again, a lot of these cards are just coming out, like they're usable right now. Michael Harris, A tier, has a great lefty swing, good defense out there in the outfield. Very solid card all around. Kyle Tucker, borderline S tier as well, but because he is basically a DH, he's gonna go into A tier. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., love Vlad cards. S tier as a 97 is hard to do, but he's going to do it because he has a great swing. This Addison Barger card, poop, get out of my face. Sorry for the disrespect for your Blue Jays fan. That card sucks. Gil Hodges still plays, S tier. Rod Carew, absolutely disgusting, S tier. A lot of these guys, like, they're S tier. I tried not to overload these, but as you can see, I pretty much did. S and A tier for a lot of these cards. Like, they're just that good. Javier Baez, not great though. C tier as a center fielder. Javier Baez, that's kind of a weird like card in my opinion, but yeah. Chipper Jones, S tier. Love Chipper, love his swing. Almost have him P5. Love that card. Brent Rooker and O'Neal Cruz come down to C tier. Just not really cards that I'm using as home run derby cards. Like, if you're gonna use a home run derby card, use Buxton or Caminero. Like, if you're gonna sacrifice some fielding, don't use these guys. Like, use these guys, Caminero and Buxton. So that's my opinion on that. Gary Sheffield, serviceable. I'm not a huge fan of Gary cards. B tier for me for him. And then also for Kyle Seager, he's also going to go down here in B tier. A little underwhelming, those two cards there. Nothing to write home about crazy. I know a lot of people love Kyle Seager. He's pretty solid, but he's not going to replace some of these other cards for me at, third base. So there you have it, guys. We kind of went through that pretty quickly. I'm happy that we got it done in 30 minutes because I didn't want that video to be like an hour long. Next tier list is going to be pitchers only. So this was all the position players. If I left anyone out, I try my best not to. I did filters on the show zone tier builder, and try to make sure I didn't leave anybody out, even those hidden gems that are like 94, 95 overalls. But if I left anyone out, leave it in the comments down below, and they will be added into the tier list post video, which you can catch that tier list and see it anytime, like I said, for free in my Discord, link in the description down below. Please feel free to join. Like I said, 100% free, and we have a good time over there. We're building a decent community right now, and you know, we're getting things off the ground, and it's been great. So like I said, if you have any other opinions on this list, leave it in the comments down below, and I will see you all in the next video.